Even after Britney Spears finally won her freedom from the conservatorship, it seems the pop queen continues to worry everyone around her. Fans, friends, and family have all been keeping a close eye on her recent behavior, and honestly, it's raising some concern.
I just want to be a happy person.
This past weekend, Britney shared a cryptic post on Instagram that left everyone guessing. The 43-year-old singer, who had only returned to social media a few weeks ago, uploaded a video of herself dancing to Adele's "Send My Love to Your New Lover." Britney looked her usual bold self, rocking a skimpy animal print bodysuit and black heels. But it wasn't just the outfit or the dance moves that caught attention. Her caption hinted at some heavy emotions. Spears opened up about facing hard things, telling fans, "Reflecting is good for the soul. Sometimes when hard things happen, good things come from it and we learn. I learned that a real note of expression with emotion speaks volumes for us all." She also reflected on staying connected to the most sensitive parts of ourselves, explaining that while people may call it childish or silly, we often grow up and forget to let that inner child speak during the moments when we need it most.
My main thing is to enjoy life and take one day at a time, and I try to live by that.
Britney didn't shy away from heavier emotions either, writing, "Sadness and darkness survive to make an understanding of losing someone and of the hurt and pain." But adding that, through suffering and ugliness and sacrifice, extremely rare and beautiful things can be manifested and shared, so they understand they are not alone. But her online posts aren't the only reason fans are worried. Earlier this month, Britney deleted her Instagram after a series of strange posts and a very public clash with her ex-husband, Kevin Federline. In his new memoir, he made several serious allegations about their past, including claims that Britney once stood outside their children's room holding a knife while they slept, and that she had used a certain white substance while breastfeeding. However, after the book came out, Federline later revealed that Britney has since spoken and reconnected with her children Sean Preston and Jaden James.
I love being a mom.
Still, concern grew last week when she was spotted at a wine bar in the LA suburbs, carrying a full champagne flute before appearing to get behind the wheel. The singer's team insisted she wasn't drinking, but photos and videos showed her looking disheveled, hair wild, face puffy. The signs, insiders say, that she might not be taking proper care of herself. A family source called it distressing and said it feels like a nightmare watching from the sidelines, powerless to help. And it wasn't an isolated incident. Just a few weeks earlier, at a fancy Mexican restaurant not far away, Britney had raised a glass and a bizarre toast to the whole place before driving off alone, swerving across lanes and making dangerously sharp turns. It was a chaotic scene that left everyone who witnessed it shaken. What makes these moments so alarming is that she often seems completely alone. No family, no friends, no one really watching out for her. One insider described it like this: "After everything, she's still naive. She's not acting in her best interest, and she's not surrounded by people who are serving her best interest either." Another added that everyone around her seems to be just letting her do her thing, unable to intervene. And it's not just recent behavior that worries fans. Britney's posts often give glimpses into past struggles that have clearly left a lasting impact. Just recently, Britney shared a post on Instagram that gave fans a glimpse into what she went through back in 2018. That year, while still under her conservatorship, she spent 4 months in rehab, and she says it left a lasting mark on her. In Britney's words, she feels like brain damage happened to her during that time.
It was like, I think since the conservatorship, I'm in a conservatorship, is the 3rd year of me being under that, and I felt like a lot of the things were planned for me to do.
The post started with a photo of Britney on a horse. She compared her shoulder blades to wings, and then jumped into a reflection on the movie Maleficent. Yeah, it might sound a little cryptic at first, but stick with me. There's a connection to her life. She wrote about the story of Maleficent losing her wings and how despite the king's attempts, they couldn't be destroyed. Britney linked that to her own journey, mentioning that while it might seem unrelated, she found it incredibly interesting.
I'm here, honestly, just to open myself to others and try to shed a light on. If anyone out there has ever gone through hardships or whatever it is, just to put a light on it, and so that person doesn't feel alone.
Then Britney got real about her own trauma. She shared that during those 4 months in rehab, she had no private door and was forced to stay in ways that completely restricted her body and movement. For a person like me who understands the sacredness is God's speed, it did more than hurt my body, Britney wrote.
I'm a Sagittarius. I'm very keen on freedom.
And then she added something that hits hard. Trust me, there's a lot I didn't share in my book, and still things at this very moment I've kept hidden because it's incredibly painful and sad.
I am very angry. Yes. I'm horribly angry.
Britney talked about how this period affected her physically too. She reflected on how strong she used to be, saying she used to swim with her sons, Jaden James and Sean Preston, on her back until they were 4 and 5. Now, Britney says, she doesn't feel that same physical strength.
I was told I was fat every day. I had to go to the gym.
Britney circled back to Maleficent, pointing out that in the end, the character regains her wings, and she related that to herself. She wrote, "I do feel like my wings were taken away, and brain damage happened to me a long time ago, 100%. I have, of course, moved on from that troubling time, and I'm blessed to be alive." Her 2023 memoir, The Woman in Me, sheds more light on what she went through. Britney says her father, Jamie, sent her to a $60,000 a month rehab facility in Beverly Hills in 2018. She describes being forced to comply or face court and humiliation, and being treated in ways that were controlling and invasive. According to Britney, she was locked up against her will, couldn't go outside, wasn't allowed to drive, had to give blood weekly, and couldn't even take a bath in private. She says the facility only allowed an hour of television a day and enforced a strict 9 p.m. bedtime.
I was just like a robot, honestly. I didn't give up anymore because I couldn't go where I wanted to go. I couldn't have the nannies that I wanted to have. I couldn't have cash.
In another Instagram post, Britney recalled advice from her grandfather before he passed away. He warned that the world could be cruel, that people would talk and lie, and urged Britney not to let it break her. Stay fearless. That's in your blood. Don't become crippled and scared, explaining yourself to give people the entitlement to make you less than them, he said. And honestly, you can't help but admire that. There's a lot of wisdom in knowing how to protect yourself from the world's cruelty. It's hard not to feel a bit sad seeing her like this, especially after everything she's been through. But while fans worry, Britney's impact on pop culture is still huge. Just look at Sabrina Carpenter at the 2025 VMAs. She paid homage to Britney with a bedazzled bra that echoed the iconic singer's early 2000s style, complete with staged rain during her performance. And Blake Lively made headlines last year when she wore Britney's actual 2002 circus-era Versace gown to a New York City premiere. These tributes show just how much Britney continues to inspire, even as her own life remains complicated.